Hello everyone, my name is Pixlriffs. Welcome back to Pix Plays Minecraft. I'm a little bit worried that there's going to be withers around every single corner, and there are, it turns out. Hello you. Taste steel or diamond or whatever this is. It's really hard to say stuff like that when you're using completely different materials. It's not like anybody wielded a stone sword throughout history and was like, taste stone, taste cold stone. Where was that magma cube? I rediscovered the other day, and this is probably something people know, and it's something that's, you know, not all that useful if you're a seasoned player of the game in any case, but you can craft magma cream. Didn't even realise that until recently. But you can craft magma cream out of slime and blaze powder. How weird is that? There aren't really that many other mob drops that you can also craft. And I've always regarded magma cubes as, like, the sole source of magma cream. And I suppose for the most part they are, because nobody makes it out of slime and blaze powder. But you can. That is something that is available to you as a player of this game. I'm waffling a little bit here because I need to find my way out. And I think it was back there, but I also kind of want to make sure I've covered the entirety of this Nether fortress. Got myself a bit of loot, though. A couple of diamond horse armor, well, gold horse armor and iron horse armor. Bunch of blaze powders, blaze rods rather, a wither skeleton skull, and it's not that way. I need to find myself some more withers. I'm not going to fight the wither super soon, at least that's not my intention. It may happen at some point. I may get the thirst for a beacon at some point. Hello, this may be a place I haven't explored. Let's go take a look. I can hear the jangling of withers in the background, and are there any torches around here? I've usually put torches down where that just leads out into nowhere. Okay, that's a little bit frightening. I will go back the other way. I came into the Nether to create a Nether portal, hence the fact that I've got 14 obsidian in my inventory, and I kind of got sidetracked. I kind of went, I have not found a Nether fortress in this world for a while. I found one ages ago, and that was pretty much the only one I have ever needed. I saw you. Oh, I thought I was going to hit him just in time then, but I guess not so much. Withers are also a crazy good source of coal. I mean, that's not exactly a revelation. I know people are aware of that, but still, like, I always thought coal was like one of those non-renewable resources, and then I realised withers just drop it left and right. Obviously, you have to find them first, but hello, here's a chest we haven't got. Another diamond, yeah, that'll do. I'll take the gold as well. I'll leave the nether wart and stuff there. I don't really need that. And that is leading out into... Whoa, okay. How about we don't go that way? How about we block that entrance off for all time so nobody can ever fall out of here? I say nobody, like I'm the only one who plays in this world, so it's pretty much just going to be me, but I know that is something I would do. So, yeah, I'm going to leave the gold chest plate in there. I'm going to leave the nether wart in there. Going to take a couple of things and be on my merry way. Hello, here's another chest, and another 2 chests. Fantastic. What do we got? More gold, more iron, another saddle. I'll take the saddle, I guess. Why not? Sooner or later, I will have an army of horses at my disposal. Last but not least, couple more diamonds, bit more gold, bit more iron. Excellent. A good start to the episode. Right, let's wander around here and see if we can mosey our way out of this place. So, yeah, I came here to create a nether portal to the Ice Plain Spikes biome, because I created a nether portal on the overworld side, needed one on the nether side as well, and thought I would match up the coordinates. But then, yeah, I got kind of sidetracked into how about we raid a nether fortress, because I haven't done that for a while. And that is my very, very tentative netherrack bridge out of here. So I think I need to be on the floor above this one and find where I came in through the roof, because we raided this from the top down, Mission Impossible style. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing alright. I've started recording this episode a couple of times, and I wasn't quite in the recording groove yet. I hadn't quite found my recording vibe. Is that the way out? I think it might be. Oh, nope, that's just where I've kind of carved my way in from the side at one point. Here we go. This is where we came in. Need to hop our way out of here, and then run across the netherrack before the ghast shoot us. Help, help, help. Come on. This doesn't feel nearly as fast as it was going to in my head. But there we go. We are out of here, and hopefully I will now be able to track back through the nether and find where on earth I was going to place this portal, because I want to visit the Ice Plain Spikes biome a little bit earlier than I anticipated. I was thinking, yeah, let's return to the Southern Plains, let's do a bit of building there. And of course, I still plan to, but I have been recently gripped by the desire to build a little Arctic town, a little kind of ski chalet, and maybe because it's winter now and the nights are drawing in, the weather is getting much, much colder. I'm kind of in hibernation mode a little bit, and I felt like building somewhere kind of cozy in this world, and so that is what I'm going to do today. Now, I think the coordinates of it are around, let me bring those up real quick. They're around positive 123 and then negative 137, so we kind of want to be in this sort of direction. 1, 2, 3... 137. Is that going to take us out over some lava? Not quite. In fact, it's going to be more like down here. And then to make it the ideal height, we need it to be at around 73. So we need to dig down just a little bit around here. So let's do that real quick. Let's dig ourselves a little bit of a hole, and we can make it at the right height, because weird stuff happens if you don't have nether portals at the right height. Sometimes it can lead to a little bit of conflicting information for the game, and you can end up not being at the location you want to be. So let's dig down to about level 73, and we'll hook this up to the nether hub later. I'm looking forward to showing you guys the nether hub actually once it's had a little bit more work done on it, but it is still very much in progress. Oh no, I knew this wasn't going to go exactly right. Never mind, we can probably build up from here. In fact, I'm quite keen on doing that, but we need to be back over in this direction a little way, I think. So let's... I put down a netherrack block to limit my full damage. That was MLG pro move right there. Now, where are we headed? Wow, there's like a little kind of gravel path down there almost. That's kind of neat. A lot of the time when you see gravel in the nether, it's just kind of around the edges of stuff like that, and half the time it's out suspended over lava. But I think that is just part of the regular old ground, which is kind of cool. Anyway, I'm getting fascinated by the aesthetics of the nether for some reason today. 1, 2, 3, 137. Hello, Pigman, how are you? 137. Let's very quickly break one of these just to make sure there's nothing underneath it. And I have a Fortune 2 shovel on me for some reason, so I'm just getting flint. That's a pain. But let's do 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 7. So it's got to be kind of around here and then in the middle of this bit. That's cool, that's cool. We'll make it over here. That's what we will do. 1, 2, 3, like over this way. No, it's over this way. Over this way, right. 1, 2, 3 will be about here. And then 137. Cool. All right, this is about as good as it's going to get, folks. So let's dig ourselves a little portal frame out here and do it this way. Might fill in the corners as well, but always good to save the obsidian, because obsidian takes a little bit of time to collect, doesn't it? Like so. 4 left over. Where's my flint and steel? There it is. Boom. And with any luck, this should bring us out in the overworld at the Ice Plains biome, and I have no idea what time of day it's going to be because I've been in the nether for a little while. Oh, and it's snowing, and there's creepers out. Exactly what we wanted. Right. Here we are in the most wintry of all biomes, and this is kind of half of it, and the other half, I think, is over in the general that way direction. Yeah, it's kind of bisected by a river, this one, so it's kind of cool. So I'm going to set up some stuff here, and I guess we're going to have a little bit of loot here with us, which is kind of nice. Nice way to start things off. Diamonds feel a little bit Christmassy. They kind of blend in nicely with these packed ice kind of structures. So, excuse me, I'm going to start myself a little kind of alpine resort town here. I think that's what's going to work. But first of all, I'll have to deal with the locals. It seems like a few zombies around here, but this bow is really good. What is this bow? It's only power 4. I don't know. I have not been here for a little while, so I don't think I've hit those zombies beforehand. Anyway, this is going to be kind of cool. And I've been into decorating nether portals recently, so I kind of want to do something a little bit interesting to this, but I'm not sure exactly what. And I do kind of need to make it a little bit more, like, accessible, because it's up here behind this ice spike, which I don't necessarily want to destroy. But let's at least have a bit of netherrack kind of spilling out over it like that. Let's get the snow blocks out of the way. And yeah, so that at least can signify, here's the nether portal. and a netherrack with snow on top of it. It looks kind of comical. It's kind of like, here is the most hellish block in the game, and here is the most delightful snowy landscape to cover it in. There we go. Right, that is going to be our little gate to the Nether, and I'm going to figure out a way of making it daytime. I'm probably just going to wait around and harvest some materials until I do, but I don't have my axe with me. Now, that was a bit of an oversight. I can get rid of these stone swords. I don't really need those. Got a block of dirt here that I don't need either. And we've got some chests at least. So how about we set down some chests over here? That can be kind of preliminary workstation alpha. And we can put some of the stuff in here. Remember that wither skull is there for me because I will forget, you guys. I didn't even need my fire resist potion though, which was nice. And we can get started on a little ski town. It's quiet tonight. It's really, really quiet. Hardly had any mob spawns around here since that last night where it was snowing, which is kind of funny. This place kind of has this like nice peaceful aspect to it, which is exactly what I'm looking for right now. I'm looking for something that's nice and peaceful. I'm thinking those look pretty good. Yeah, I reckon they look all right. I was going to put stairs back to back on that, but it just didn't feel right for some reason. It just kind of felt a little bit off. And up here, we're going to have some slabs. There we go. That's where I put them. This is going to be a very spruce area. Obviously, spruce trees are the natural material around here, but it's going to be very much spruce oriented until I bring back some more materials to go in here. But I like spruce. As you guys will know if you've watched any of my videos ever, I'm kind of a fan of the way spruce wood looks. And so I'm working with this kind of design up here, and that's going to be kind of the front like balcony to a kind of alpine chalet kind of deal. And I haven't really built much stuff like this before, but I've seen a couple of great designs on the Minecraft subreddit recently in which people have built a house where the entrance is kind of up a staircase on one side. Like the main door is not at ground level. It's kind of got a staircase leading up to it. And I like that idea. It seems kind of realistic. I have lived in a couple of houses like that where the door like wasn't at street level, you know? It was either like up a little bit or down a little bit. And you don't see people building in that style that much. So it always kind of takes me by surprise in a really pleasant way when somebody does that. So I'm going to try that out this time around. I'm going to put another beam back here. And yeah, I crafted myself an axe out of the iron that I had from the Nether Fortress. So that Nether Fortress iron turned out to be very, very useful indeed. And the problem with building in this area is that there's no wood apart from spruce for miles and miles and miles around. And I'm going to have to get some oak wood, or at least something that I can use to vary the colour around here, because even looking at spruce is going to get a little bit boring after a while. I want to have some variation in here. So we'll explore a little bit further afield. We'll go and say hello to these sheep. Do I have any shears on me? I don't. Looks like I left them somewhere. Not to worry. We will find our wool some other way. In fact, I'll probably end up finding wool by killing some spiders overnight, because that's a surprisingly good source of wool. But in any case, we'll have a look around here to see if we can find some oak. I see hints of other biomes peeping through the trees here and there, although I'm pretty sure that is just a slightly greener patch over there by the river. Not to worry, we can look a little further afield. So this week I've been doing a bit of stuff. There was no decidedly Neapolitan episode yesterday, and for that, if you guys are the modded fans, I do apologise, but I was really, really into Terraria. I was recording a couple of episodes ahead of time just so I could get ahead of schedule on that, and Terraria is really, really fun. It's like a good book in that you think you're going to put it down and you like, oh, well, I'll just read one more page, and then something momentous happens, like something really interesting happens and you have to find out what's going on. So I've recorded up to episode 9 of Terraria now. Is that another spike biome over there? There's actually a ton of them then. That's really interesting because I haven't come full circle on myself. I'm pretty sure I haven't anyway. So there's another one over there. Fantastic. Well, in that case, I won't feel quite so bad about plundering some of this packed ice to use for other stuff. And this is a really cool little sea, like not sea formation, it's like a river. It's an icy river. There's even going to tell me, yes, frozen river. That's what it is. So yeah, I will probably end up looting some of these. Oh, and it's got one of those really tall ones as well. ace. But yeah, that's still not going to yield any oak wood, so we will have to look even further afield, probably even in the opposite direction at this point, to find that. So yeah, I've been recording some Terraria yesterday, up to episode 9, really enjoying that. I might put out a decidedly Neapolitan episode later on tonight. I already have an idea of what I'm going to do with it, it's just going to take a little bit of recording, so might get that one out really late tonight, might schedule it for upload a little while after this one. And that's another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. I've recently... Oh, hello, free sugarcane. We'll take this, and I guess we can probably chop down bits and pieces of this as well. Bookshelves would look really good in a ski lodge, so I think grabbing some of this while we can was probably going to be a good idea. Anyway, I wanted to ask you guys if you feel a little bit spammed by the amount of content I've been putting out recently. Oh, we can have some more snow. Fantastic. Let's stick in this snowy biome, at least for now. But yeah, I've been putting out like 2 or 3 videos a day, except for the days on which I have decidedly vanilla, because I'm pretty adamant that those videos should remain kind of standalone on their own day. That's the series I want people to focus on. It's kind of like the flagship series of this channel, for want of a better term. So I feel like those are the days, Monday and Friday, that I don't tend to put out any extra content, whereas on Tuesday, I think maybe it was Tuesday and Saturday or Sunday, one of the days in the last week, I have put out 3 videos on a single day. And maybe it was just because it was Thanksgiving weekend, maybe because people were a little bit busy doing homework or whatever they had to do, but those videos didn't get as many views, and I could probably just put that down to the fact that my audience isn't all that big, and then some people, after the initial rush of, oh, OMG Chad made a video about him, subscribe to him now, people have decided that it's not necessarily their thing, or they don't want to stick around for every single video, and that's absolutely fine. I can appreciate that, but I just want to make sure I'm not overloading my existing audience with content to make it feel like, you know, a bunch of videos from me is all you see in your subscription feed that day, and you feel like it's getting a little bit... You're getting overexposure. You're getting pics fatigue. I don't want anyone to get pics fatigue at all, so just wanted to float that idea out there and see what you guys think, if I should cut down on my video output a little bit, or if I should try and balance things a little bit better. So if 2 videos per day is like the absolute maximum you would watch, or if you would still watch them but it'd just take you a little while to get around to it, that's absolutely fine as well. We'd just love to hear what you guys think. So it is December, as the weather around here is telling us. It is December, and things are, the nights are drawing in, things are getting a little bit chillier outside, and we have a bunch of new patrons to welcome to the Patron server. We're going to do that in a live stream probably this weekend, either Friday or Saturday. Most likely Saturday, because that's usually a day people are free to join us on the server and play. So as soon as people get whitelisted, then they can join us. And I want to say thank you to everyone who's contributed to my Patreon campaign so far and continues to pledge money. You guys are absolutely awesome, and you're kind of a lifeline right now, because even though I have a couple of job interviews coming up, work has been a little bit scarce, and it's nice to have the assurance that my Patreon is still going to be bringing in a couple of additional funds every month. So thank you guys so much for that. I really do appreciate it. I should also give a very warm welcome to anybody who's joined me because of the Minecraft subreddit's Let's Play thread. So the thread got posted a couple of days ago now, and it was a space for people to share their Let's Play videos, which are normally not encouraged on the Minecraft subreddit, because otherwise things tend to get a little bit spammy, and my life, this snow biome lasts forever. Where am I going to find any oak wood in any of this? I have no idea. I'm trying to escape from those skeletons for now. This is a huge biome, and I'm falling all over it, but that's fine, because I've got a feather falling on my boots. I don't care. But yes, I was kind of one of the first people to post to that thread, and so my channel got viewed by a bunch of extra people, and a bunch of you have decided to subscribe. So if this is one of the first videos you're seeing from me after subscribing to my channel, welcome. Awesome to have you here. Welcome to the Pixels. I guess that's kind of my community name, although I don't get much of a chance to use it super often. And I hope you guys will stick around, because I do a bunch of really cool stuff on this channel, I think, and I am glad to have a couple of extra people watching. That's a spruce tree as well. Dang it. Let's try and find some oak, shall we? Anyway, that thread has now basically been changed around, so it's no longer organized by most upvoted. It's kind of like now it's newest post at the top, oldest post at the bottom. So my comment on there is like right close to the bottom, and I think they wanted to do that just so it was a little bit fair on everybody, because being one of the first comments, I got a ton of upvotes to start off with, and so nobody else's comments were really getting seen because people don't tend to scroll down much on those threads. So much as it is like, well, I really wish I could got a few more subscribers from that, I think that's probably the way that turned out fairest for everybody. And not a single oak tree was found that night. I've spent the entire night looking and cannot find anything that isn't a spruce tree. So I think the best thing to do is probably going to be at this point to go back through the Nether to Ramsfell and pick up a few more supplies to bring them over here. So I'm probably going to go and do that and do a little bit more building off camera, and you guys will see what happens to this in the next episode. But I've created these kind of stone pillars for it and done like a bit of cross bracing underneath them, and I think from a distance especially this actually looks really good. I'm probably going to put something underneath here, just something a little bit cozy, maybe some sort of grotto I think is probably appropriate for the region. Maybe we can put Santa in here, who knows. Going to drop off all of the stuff that we've got in here. I'll take the fire resistance potion with me. I've got a couple of ender pearls for safe travel and stuff as well. So from the future Ice Plains Spikes resort town, my name has been Pixlriffs. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please leave a like on it if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and today's video was brought to you by the very kind Patreon donation of Samuel V. So thank you very much for supporting me on Patreon. I really, really appreciate it. If you guys out there are considering supporting me on Patreon, head to patreon.com/Pixlriffs, check it out, and I will see you guys soon. Bye for now. It's one of those villages that's generated in the middle of water, and there's a massive ravine down here and everything, and I just wanted to check if there are any inhabitants still alive, and I think there are. There's some chickens up there on the roof looking cool, so I think